Hey y'all. All right, how y'all doing today? So look, I want to sit here. Of course, Anthony and Rolanda have their morning walk every morning now, like they some married couple that have been together for 50 years. But anyway, so they're walking and whatnot, and then he asked Rolanda, "Have you ever thought about having any more kids?" And she was like, "What?" And he was like, "No, I'm talking about like when you and Malachi was together after I had Brittany. Have you ever thought about that?" And she was like, "Well, I did think about that back then, because Brittany wasn't playing. But yeah, that was a thought, but not God didn't bless me with that, so no." She said, "Why you ask me that?" I said, "Well, Shayla wants to have another baby." And she stopped and said, "Really, Anthony?" He was like, "No, I'm just." She said, What make you think that?" Well, we was at the park and she was talking about Kai having a brother or a sister, and then last night she got to talking about surrogacy and stuff. And she said, "Anthony, are you serious? First of all, Anthony, y'all not even married. You got all this other stuff going on, and you want to talk about something. And did you just have a talk with her? Because right now you don't need no more kids." And he was like, "No, I didn't say nothing to her." He said, "Well, why you don't say nothing to her?" My thing is this. When Shayla be giving him the most delusional ideas and stuff, he never says, unless he got an attitude and he mad, but he'll turn around and apologize. But he never says, "Well, no, right now it's not the time to be having more kids." And but you go along with her delusion, which mess with her mind, because she already ain't wrapped up tight, and you continue to just go right along with it. He pacified. So like she said, Rolanda said, "Man, you got too much going on to be talking about another child." And then on top of that, Shayla always hollering about she's tired, and she only got one child that ain't even turned one yet. And you already tired talking about you need a break, but then you talk about another baby? Girl, you be lost your mind with all them children running around screaming and hollering. They won't be laying there one time. Like I do. So, Anthony, they getting on my nerves with all that foolishness. So then you got, okay, speaking of babies, you got DC talking to Erica. And she was saying, she said, "What was that you talking about, a dream that you had and stuff like that?" And he was like, "Well, yeah, I just had a dream, and I just want to make sure, I hope that you are, being that you're about to get married, that's a big step, and I don't know for sure if you really want to do that." How you gonna tell that woman that when you married Sarah Oliver, just like on the spur of a moment, like you asked her, will you be my wife? And she said, "Yeah." Then you said, "Let's go do it now." So tell me that ain't spontaneous. And so after that, he was saying, he asked her, did she love him? And she was like, "I have love for you, but no." DC is one of them people that he tried to hold on to Erica, and he tried to hold on to Sarah Oliver. That's what his problem is. And you can't do that. First of all, you lame as all outdoors, so I don't even see what they see in you. Then he gonna have the nerve to ask her, "Can you promise me something? Can you promise that you won't have Lawrence's baby?" Like she told her, she said, "I can't promise you that. I can't promise you that at all." And I'm like, why would you have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to ask this woman not to have a baby for her husband, that's her soon-to-be husband? That's crazy. Erica just need to let that go, because he's a nut. Because he tried to run everybody's life, and that ain't what it is. So y'all let me know what y'all think. But DC long, he's lame to me. I'll talk to y'all later.